All right. Who are you?
I am player one.
All right. How long have you been with the group?
With the group, probably less than a year.
Less than a year?
But I've been playing on, yeah, been playing Onward for probably, I want to say like 3 years, probably.
All right. What's uh what's the main thing you do? Like what's your forte?
Um, I typically play pretty slow, pretty patient, which leaves me as usually the last up. I'm not really a fan of like just rushing or running in. Usually when I'm doing that, there's someone who's doing that on my team. So I'll usually adjust my play to whoever's on my team and how they're playing, or whoever's corpsman. But I typically play a lot slower. I like to just kind of not camp, but just kind of play things out. And I like the working with teams, like working with the squad to move from building to building and strategize and stuff like that a little more than just kind of rushing and shooting.
All right. You said you mentioned corpsman. Does that mean you play firefight a lot?
Uh, Only firefight.
Only firefight? You don't play
Yep.
anything else?
No.
What did
I
you
think
play?
it's a lot of that. A lot of that is just to suiting my play style. I like the longer matches, and that particular mode requires if you can get to the end game of getting the hard drive out, it requires more strategy and moving slower and stuff. Whereas a lot of the other modes are just kind of rushing and running in. Even escort became that way. Once everyone kind of knew where the spawns are, the matches are over super quick because everyone just kind of rushes in at the start.
Did you play escort before you moved to firefight? Before firefight came out?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. What brought you into the group?
Um, I mean, I think what brings a lot of us into the group is we all kind of have the same goal and we're not, we're all kind of focused on winning. We all give good call outs. Um, just not screwing off. I mean, we get there when we're bored, but everyone kind of has the same, we all work well together. And I think when you're playing with the same group of guys over and over, you start to realize, hey, this guy, he plays well with us, and then are
All
brought
right.
in.
Um, Grass, is there anything you can think of to ask?
Hmm. No, I wasn't thinking about questions. I was just kind of listening. Um,
All right. Let's see. Is there
what do
anything
you
else?
like to use for your loadouts? What kind of a loadout do you go? What's your standard?
My
I
standard loadout is rifleman. I'll use the Scar 16. Um, red dot. I never use. I use red dot on everything, even on the sniper class loadouts. I'll use a red dot. I think that's just the peripheral, like both eyes open. I can always see everything. It makes it easier for me to see everything. Um, just foregrip. I've started carrying a flash. I used to carry 2 smokes. I have a separate loadout for medic, which is just 2 smokes. So smoke a flash, Scar 16, red dot, foregrip. And then the other loadout I'll use typically for downfall is the Scar heavy. So the Scar 17, again with a red dot. And I pretty much use burst fire for everything, unless I'm trying to get like a sniper on a hill, or I can just see like the top of someone's head on like a roof or something. I'll go to single fire, but I'll usually aim. I'll try to like the reticle of the red dot is, it's a circle with a plus and then a dot in the middle. I'll typically try to use the bottom of the circle as my aim point because of muzzle rise. So when you burst on that aim point, it just kind of, all those shots just hit up into where you're actually trying to hit.
All right. One more thing. What is some advice that you'd give to a new player, like someone who just picked up the game? What would you tell them?
So when I first started playing, I actually deleted the game. I went into, I think, a free roam, and I just kept getting killed instantly. And was just like, what is going on? I didn't understand the game. But get into kind of a game mode that's not complete chaos. Firefight would be a good one. I gravitated toward a support gun just because I thought like, oh, you don't have to reload. This is good. Like this is a lot quicker
And then you didn't know
to
how to reload?
get shots. Well, yeah, I mean, you get to that point, but it's more of just those guns are unwieldy, and you're just spraying kind of around, and you're not getting a lot of kills. So I would say work with just a good rifle and work on reloads, and then I think that was the biggest thing, was just getting comfortable with one gun. I don't try too many because it just they all kind of require different mechanics. So just get comfortable with one gun, play a game mode that allows you to kind of move slower, and that's really it for beginner stuff.
All right. That will be all. Thank you for your time.